going to say fried. I don't quite know in which sense the question means, but I like fry-ups. It's going for that. I like baked potato. I like baked cakes, but I'm more prone to eat something that's been fried, I think, which is probably which probably means I'll be dead by the time I'm 50. But that's generally my preference. Maybe I'll try and improve as I get older. China or Japan? Japan. I'm not keen on China at all, mainly on political reasons. I know there's supposed to be more openness, but it's still far too repressive a culture. I feel very uncomfortable about it, and I think the way that they behaved over the genocides in Syria, I thought was absolutely disgusting. Japan, much more freer country, much prettier, culturally more significant as well, I think. Even though they've flooded the market with a lot of crap as well, and also the name of a great song by Bebop Deluxe. And if you know me on Facebook, I might well provide a link for that, or you can look it up here on YouTube. Japan by Bebop Deluxe. Hamburgers or hot dogs? Hamburgers. Yeah, not really much of a fan of a hot dog, but I love a hamburger. Salt or pepper? Salt, and I put on far too much of it. Peanut butter or jelly? I'd say pretty much neither. I don't really have either of them. I don't really have either of those, I'm afraid. So I'm going to say neither on that one. Boxers or briefs? I wear boxers. Haven't worn briefs in many years. Amazon or eBay? Amazon. A lot more reliable. I did try to sell something once on eBay, and I hate the thought of trying to bid for something and finding it snatched away at the death. I know it sounds quite exciting, and you think, can I get in on things? But Amazon, it's got most of the stuff that you're going to need, particularly if you are looking for something rare. So that's the one that I use. TV shows or movies? Movies, just. I don't watch much TV anymore. There's certainly very few things that I may try and make an appointment to see anyway. I've watched far more movies in the last few years than I have TV shows. Pen or pencil? Pen. If I can only write with a pencil. I do despair slightly. Phone call or in person? Now this is a tricky one. Being a man, I should say that I don't really do phone calls. And being British, I should say I don't really do in person either. It's a difficult one, this. I'm not bad on the phone. My job involves talking on the phone a lot. So, and I've always had a rather good telephone manner. In person's a funny thing. I think one of my biggest failings as a person sometimes is that I can feel quite unsociable a lot of the time. Not towards people when I'm with them, but the notion of going out and seeing people and meeting up with people can sometimes make me sort of sit back and go, oh God, at the thought of it. And of course inevitably what happens is that I do then meet up with people and see them and end up having a whale of a time. But it's something about myself that I wish I could change. I do sometimes tend to prefer to walk in my own shadow, as it were, rather than with other people. It's not something I'm proud of, and it's something which, as I say, when I do it, I enjoy. It's a tricky question, this. One that's given me pause for thought. I'd say I prefer probably in person, though, because that sort of social interaction is important. It's critical to make sure that you don't get too isolated, that you don't become just bound up in technology or talking to people through machines. And there is nothing better than getting together with friends or people and having fun and enjoying yourself and a good laugh and interacting with people. I just need to make sure that I enjoy it or that I look forward to doing it more than I sometimes do. See you in part 4.